Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class. Hope you all are fine. So, today we are going to start chapter number 11, that is components of the environment and interrelationships, that is on page number 59. So, I want you all to open page number 59 of your textbook. Okay, as you can see on the top, lesson number 11, components of the environment and interrelationships. Now we are going to learn about various components or things present in the environment and its interrelationship, means how each component is connected with one another. Let's start. Earth is the only planet in the solar system that has received the gift of natural environment. Now we all know that except Earth, no other planet consists of natural environment. If environment had not been there, we would not have existed. Human life is throbbing because of the environment. Environment is the driving force of survival, development and progress. Now we all know without environment we could not have existed, because for any living organism to survive we need an environment. The word environment means surrounding cover. Everything that is around us is meant to be environment. The environment is the cover of natural components around the earth. Now, the environment is made up of lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Now, these are the main four components of the environment. Now, we are going to learn in detail about these components. The environment is made up of four main components. These four components include lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. We have studied about these four components in standard 6 already, but let us understand briefly about it. The first component is lithosphere. Now underline everyone, lithosphere is the solid crust or hard top layer of the earth. The uppermost layer of the earth is known as lithosphere. It is composed of rock and minerals and is covered by thin layer of soil. Right? We walk on lithosphere, we make houses on lithosphere, means the portion of earth that is covered with rock, mineral and thin layer of soil is known as lithosphere. Lithosphere has multiple utility, means multiple uses, like it provides land for human settlement, agriculture, raw material for industries. Now next is your hydrosphere. The low-lying area of Earth's surface is surrounded by water. It is known as hydrosphere. The area of Earth that is surrounded by water is known as hydrosphere. It comprises of various sources of water like ocean, sea, lake, river, etc. It is essential for all living organisms. Oceans are also rich in of various resources. Now we cannot drink ocean water, right? But we get many of resources from oceans. Now the third is atmosphere. Atmosphere is the layer of air that surrounds the earth. Atmosphere is made up of various gases, water vapor, dust particle, alkali, etc. Now what is atmosphere? It is a layer of air that surrounds the earth. Now atmosphere is made up of various gases. Now we can find various gases, water vapor, dust particles and alkali. It protects life of the earth by absorbing sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. Now the harmful ultraviolet rays are being absorbed by the atmosphere. We can hear sound through atmosphere. We are thankful to atmosphere for making us able to hear sound through means of communication broadcasting like radio, television and mobile phones. Now the next is biosphere. The part of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere where life is pervasive or life exists is called biosphere. Now lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, these three components collectively when comprised of life, it is called biosphere. It includes flora, fauna. Flora means plants and fauna means animals, microorganisms and human beings. Living beings obtain food and other necessities from biosphere. There are two main types of environment. One is natural environment and the second is man-made environment. Natural environment includes biological, component like flora, fauna, and human beings. But inorganic abiotic components are like land, water, air. Now, natural environment consists of what? Plants, trees, animal, human being, land, water, air. Man-made environment is created by human intellect by interacting with biotic and abiotic components. Means when a human uses biotic and abiotic components, means living and non-living components, and make a artificial environment, it is termed as man-made environment. So the next that we are going to learn is man-made environment, but we'll be seeing in the next lecture. Today we have referred only for the components of the environment, which are of 4 types. Next we'll be continuing in our next session. Thank you.